Hello everybody, it's Sean Abbott here again from the Dad Crossing channel, doing a game review on behalf of the Nintendo dads for a game called Duck Souls. It's developed and published by Green Dinosaur Games, who previous games are Rubisco, Pinkman, 2D Racer and Tower Balance. Never really played any of these games. Green Dinosaur Games is pretty new to me. The other developer, publisher is Ratalaika Games. They have quite a big catalogue of games that they've got, all looking like indie platformers. A couple to name is Gunbear, Football Game, Deep Space Rush, Reader Remastered, Hymno, Devious Dungeons 1 and 2, Just Ignore Them, and Iron Snout. But again, they look all pretty much indie-based games. So what we'll do is we'll jump straight into the game, and we'll have a look at it. I've already had a bit of a go on this again. It's an Northern American game code that's been given to me by the guys over at Nintendo Dads. For what I've played of it at the moment, it's very interesting. I quite like the little green dinosaur logo. To describe the game, it is a platform arcade mess. Basically, it is incredibly difficult. Mess probably isn't the best word to describe it, but it gets crazy. There's so many different things going off all at the same time. As you can see here, there's a casual and a hard section, so I think for the fun of the review I'm going to play it in the hard section, because I've played a little bit in the casual. I just want to see what the difference is on hard. It boasts that there's 20 deadly traps to avoid, over 100 brutal levels that you have to conquer. They do say the hardcore difficulty is for the brave, so I am feeling quite brave now. What it plays like is very much like Super Meat Boy. So you've got the jump, slide off walls, dodge traps. This is just the backstory on the game. That basically the souls of its fellow ducks are in great need of our help. There's our little hero here bouncing around, and that we need to find the eggs and keep them safe. So at the end of each level there's a little egg in a nest which you need to get to. A nice little nod to Zelda here with it's dangerous, don't go alone, please take this. Now golden cherry. Yoink. Cool. So we can dash, which gives us this ability to jump from one side to another very quick, with a nice little target which is quite helpful when you're playing the game, because it gets pretty crazy. So the description that's given by Nintendo is that is that Duck Souls is a set in a cute and deadly world where many obstacles await to slice. Then I've added to slice, dice, crush and impale you like the Chinese delicacy we all enjoy. So these little intros just to give you the tutorial. There's no difference so far between the normal version and the hard version, so I'm assuming it's as you get deeper into the levels. These little signs at the beginning are good. There are lots of nods to different games. So the Cake is a Lie is a really good nod to Portal, the old Aperture Studios or Capture Studios. But there's like the different ones. Say, there you go. There's a nod to Scarface. So lots of different games and films. People don't belong to people. Quite lucky, but then unlucky. I mean, I've really enjoyed playing little bits of this game. It passes the time quite well. It gets really frustrating. There's a couple of times I've had to put things down and walk away and think about it. So as you're going through as well, and you unlock different levels and you get to different points in the game, you do start to unlock other hats that you can use. Oh, damn. So yeah, but I've enjoyed playing this. It's I mean, I really enjoyed Super Meat Boy. I used to play that quite often when it was first released as an internet only game that you can only play by going through the website. I used to spend a couple of hours a week on that because it was quite fun. I mean, it's pushed me to maybe look back at Ratalaika games and see what other ones they've actually been behind, because they've done quite well with this one. It's very simple, but also very, very challenging. I think my record for dying a level is something like nearly 20 odd times before I managed to get the level done. What's this sign say? Don't talk about Fight Club. Nice, good old nod to the Bruce. Bruce? Who was it now? Brad Pitt, not Bruce Pitt, Brad Pitt. Got my actors mixed up. And Edward Norton, one of my favourite films actually. It's as far as how it plays, I'm playing it at the moment in docked mode. I've played it handheld and it handles exactly the same. There's no lag, no latency in any of the controls, which is what you want in a game like this, because timing is absolutely crucial. As you can see, I'm really struggling here. But yeah, I mean, it's a platformer like I've played growing up and absolutely loved. I love the amount of the challenge that it comes with. 12 times we're doing well here. I think this was the level I took quite a few on last time. So we'll slow down and think about our... Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. What's this one saying? I'm going to kill Bill. Got old Quentin Tarantino nod there. So, timing is crucial. So I think the only difference I've seen so far with the casual and hard is in the casual mode you do get checkpoints, and after nearly every obstacle there's a checkpoint for you to land at, so you don't have to do the whole level again. The Drunken Whaler. Where in the hardcore section there is no checkpoint. Yeah, it's definitely frustrating to have to redo the whole level again. Oh dear. The timer in the corner, I think, is for every time it goes up, it adds a couple of seconds. Just think like this. So yeah, it adds a bit of time every single one. Oh no, maybe not. 318. No, tell a lie. I thought it kept going up earlier on with a different level. Price wise, I mean, it's $4.99 for the guys over in the US. It's $4.99 for the UK, and €4 or €4.99 for all the European guys. Looking very quickly on the Nintendo eShop though, it does say it's not available, but that could have just been something to do with my own account. I didn't have another account to double check that. But yeah, I mean, as far as this game goes, I keep saying it, but the challenge is fantastic. I'm quite pleased that I got offered to do the review for this, because it's definitely one that I think I'd have picked up myself. So thank you guys over at the Nintendo Dads. There we go. Yeah, there's nothing much else I can say about this. The controls are fantastic. You've basically got two buttons: the A button for jump, for dashing, the B button's jump. I'm using the analog stick for the controls. The D-pad does work when you get into the levels where you're having to time to jump below the surface. Things like that, the D-pad does work a little bit better, but that's just personal preference. But yeah, simple controls, simple gameplay in terms of what you have, what the goal is for each level. But the difficulty can be right up there with the obstacles that they put in the way. The sound is brilliant as well. I quite like it. It's a bit calm, which doesn't really bode well with the game's deadly gameplay. But yeah, it's definitely one to pick up if you've got a chance. It's been a laugh playing it. These little switches, some of them have a delay on them, so you've got to be pretty quick. And just trial by fire on some of them. So let's do the end one. That does that one. This is a very difficult one. So you've got to jump underneath, time your dash back up without getting hit by the spikes. Sorry if I got quiet. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to stop playing this. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, so I hope you've enjoyed my review of it and watched my constant failing of each level. But yeah, it's definitely one, if you like a challenging platformer that's got lots of little nods and Easter eggs to different games, then it's definitely one for you. And I'll end there, and thank you very much. If any feedback is always welcome. I'm doing more and more of these as I go along. And yeah, thank you very much.